folks. Well, last devotion we kind of ended out with this important truth. Christianity is lost, from my viewpoint. But just take it strictly as this is Tom Powell sharing his opinion. I'll be the first to admit it. But I think I have an understanding of the Scripture to some degree, just some degree. But I believe Christianity is lost if we become judgmental. God didn't save us to be the judge of the world. Now I know in 2 Corinthians 6:1, or is it 1 Corinthians 6:1, we're going to judge angels. I got that. I understand there in Matthew chapter 19 that the apostle is going to sit on 12 thrones judging the tribes of Israel. I got that. That's after they've been on this earth. But while we're here on this earth, we are the humble recipients of God's mercy. God, who is rich in mercy, because he had a great love, he forgave us, it says there in Ephesians 2 and verse 1 through 4. And everything that we've received, we received by faith. And it was a product of God's grace. That means you didn't earn it, and I didn't earn it. So if you didn't earn it, then I guess you don't have anything in 1 Corinthians 4:7 to boast about. You and I, we can't brag about all that we've done or achieved because God's grace is working in us. Isn't that what Paul said? I am what I am by the grace of God in 1 Corinthians 15:8 and on. But it wasn't bestowed upon me in vain. I labored more abundantly than they all. So grace does work in us, but it works through the humility of that heart of receptivity, that just incredibly thankful for what God has freely given to us. So since we've been freely given, we freely receive, so we freely give. It's just the way Christianity is. We've been forgiven, so we forgive. We've received mercy, so we give mercy. You take that out of the equation. Look, there's only one person that is going to be the judge of all things. That's Jesus Christ. In the end, he's going to sum it all up. It's very clear. Matthew 25, he's going to come back and he'll judge the nation of Israel and he'll judge the Gentiles. He's going to put it all in order. Everyone's going to stand or fall before him. He's the righteous judge. And that's why we, in Romans 14 and verse 4 and on, we judge nothing. We're not the judge of someone else's servant. They stand or fall before God, not you or me. I'm not saying that we don't know what's right and wrong. We do. I'm not saying that we can't say and understand that something that's done that violates the moral code that God has instilled in all of us we can't say it's not wrong. It is wrong. I'm not saying that we don't understand that and that there shouldn't be consequences on a human level for these things. But what I'm saying is that we aren't the judge of another person's spiritual destiny. We don't decide. They don't live up to us. They live before God. And when that happens, I think it's in Matthew chapter 18, remember the servant that was forgiven so many things, just a huge debt, and he was so thankful, and then he went to someone that owed him just a mere pennies compared to what he had owed his master, and he put him in jail until everything would be paid. And the master heard of this, and he went to him and said, look, I forgave you, and you basically abused that gift of mercy. And so he judged him as a result of that. That's kind of what happens to us if we get into this game. Our goal is to, how can I say it, live tranquilly in the mercy of God. That means that I don't like many of the things that go on around me, and many of the things in this city and in the area that our church is in and so on and so forth bother me to no end. But our goal is to live tranquilly in the mercy of God. We understand that things are wrong, but we're not the judge of these things. We have a right and should express our opinion to those people that are in civil authority. and we should respect them. But we're to live tranquilly. Tranquilly, not tranquilly, tranquilly in the mercy of God. Knowing that God is ultimately the judge of these things. That he's going to make the wrong right. He's going to set it straight. He's going to be the one that fixes these things. And that our heart of mercy, not entering into that judgmental mindset, that heart in and of itself is going to draw other people. Because I believe everyone, unless there's a person is just strictly, how can I say it, narcissistic and self-indulged, everyone knows they need mercy. Let me ask you this, are we going to be the ones in Luke 6:36 that because we've received mercy, we give mercy? Are we? Because everyone, including ourselves, are in desperate need of mercy. And they know it. They know it. And it's important for us to try, before God, the best we can to be those people. Till next time, friends. God bless you.